Namo Adida Pha. Thanks so much for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This wonderful sound calls us back to our true home. The second mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, social injustice, stealing, and oppression, I vow to cultivate loving kindness and learn ways to work for the well-being of people, animals, plants, and minerals. I will practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. I'm determined not to steal and not to possess anything that should belong to others. I will respect the property of others, but I will prevent others from profiting from human suffering or the suffering of other species on earth. For our Dharma lessons, we've been reading Taming the Monkey Mind, A Guide to Pure Land Practice by Buddhist scholar Cheng Wei-an and Dharma Master Suddhisukha. Today we're reading Reflection 36, Precepts are Buddha. To keep the precepts is to rein in the body. To recite the Buddha's name is to rein in the mind. Keeping the precepts for an extended period of time rectifies the body. Reciting the Buddha's name for an extended period of time leads to an empty mind. The nature of the precepts and the nature of recitation are not two different things. Constantly keeping the precepts prevents transgressions and mistakes. Constantly reciting the Buddha's name enables the cultivator to overcome near-death karma and transcend the triple realm. If your precept keeping has reached a high level, and you dedicate these virtues toward rebirth in the Pure Land, you are bound to achieve rebirth in the middle lotus grades. If, on the other hand, you cannot do both, then try to recite the Buddha's name assiduously, as though you were extinguishing a fire burning on your head. Commentary. Precept keeping aims ultimately at keeping the self-mind pure. As a practitioner does not commit transgressions, he does not develop guilt and remorse. Buddha recitation also aims at purifying the self-mind. Therefore, to keep the precepts is to recite the Buddha's name. However, Buddha recitation is the more vital expedient when the cultivator is not yet keeping the precepts fully. It is thus urgent to recite the Buddha's name, so that once the mind is pure, the precepts naturally become pure as well. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Namo Adida Pha. Thanks so much for joining me today.